Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Household Huddle. Before we start this week's Household Huddle, I want to say thank you to all of our friends that shared pictures of their desert picture frames from last week. Awesome job, everyone. Okay, now before we jump into this week's story, let's take a minute to remember the 4 steps in a household huddle. Do you remember what they are? Breathe, share, reflect, and thank. Okay, so where do we begin? That's right, we breathe. So let's take a deep breath together. Okay, and after we breathe, what do? That's right, we share. Now you might want to pause the video for just a minute to share a joy and a concern with your household huddle, because we're going to jump right into the story. Actually, there's one more step we need to take, because during the season of Lent, we're looking through the lens of love to see where we might find love in our stories. So, it's time to put on our special glasses. Don't worry, if you don't have any special glasses at home, an imaginary pair will work just as well. Awesome! Okay, so today we're going to hear a parable, or a story that Jesus told. And it's about a shepherd who had 100 sheep. Wow, that's a lot of sheep, don't you think? Well, the shepherd was out in the field with his 100 sheep, and suddenly he felt nervous. Something didn't feel quite right. So he counted his sheep to make sure they were all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He counted all the way up to 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Oh no! There were only 99 sheep. But wait, sometimes the sheep wiggle around and it's hard to count them all. So he thought, maybe I made a mistake. He counted again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Oh no, one is still missing. What should the shepherd do? Should he stay with the 99 sheep? Should he call out to the lost sheep and hope that it comes back? Or should he go out and find the lost sheep? Well, the shepherd knew just what to do. He quickly headed out to find the lost sheep. He walked and walked for a long time, looking high and low, but he couldn't find his sheep. He looked around and behind a big pile of rocks, but his sheep wasn't there. He lurked in and through a bunch of tall grass, but his sheep wasn't there. He just kept looking and looking and looking, and finally he found it. The lost sheep was found. Now, what do you think? Was the shepherd mad because the sheep wandered off and got lost? No. The shepherd loved his sheep, and he was so happy to find his lost sheep that he picked it up and carried it back to the fold So all 100 sheep were back together again.
Hooray!
Okay, so we took our breath and we shared. What comes next? Yes, it's time to reflect. When we reflect, we think about the story. So maybe you want to talk to your huddle about a few things. Have you ever lost anything? How do you think the shepherd felt when he realized that one of his sheep was missing? And how do you think the sheep felt when it was lost? Great job, everyone. Okay, if you want an activity to do with your household huddle, maybe you can make a pom-pom sheep and play a lost and found game like our friends Kaylee, Corey, Sophie, and Olivia. All you need is a pom-pom, a piece of foam or felt, some googly eyes, some glue, and 3 plastic cups that you can't see through. First, cut out a sheep face from the foam or felt. Then glue some googly eyes on it. And finally, glue the face to the pom-pom. For the lost and found game, take the 3 cups and turn them upside down. Then put your sheep, or something to represent a sheep, under one of the cups. Slide the cups around to mix them up, and then see if your household huddle can guess which cup the sheep is under. Take turns hiding the sheep and guessing. And just make sure that you have lots of fun. Great job, girls. Okay, and what's the last step in a household huddle? That's right, thank. And this week, I'd like to thank shepherds and farmers and people that take care of animals so they won't get lost. Thank you to all of you for joining us today. I hope you enjoy your household huddles this week. And remember, household huddle can happen anytime and anywhere, so just be creative. But no matter where you are or what you're doing, remember that you are amazing. And don't ever forget that God loves you just the way you are. And so do I. If you'd like to share a picture of your pom-pom sheep or your lost and found game to be part of next week's Household Huddle video, you can email them to Pastor Kelly at oldtownucc.org.